Charges of incitement to violence will be laid against ANC Youth League Deputy President Ronald Lamola over his comments on land reform. And Basic Education Minister Angie Motshekga and Limpopo's MEC for Education Dixon Masemola say they will not resign over the school book scandal. I'm Richard Brooks. Charges of incitement to violence will be laid against ANC Youth League Deputy President Ronald Lamola over his comments on land reform. He had called for the expropriation of land without compensation. Head of the DA in Mpumalanga, Anthony Bernardi, says the recklessness of the statements at a time when a high number of violent crimes are taking place on farms cannot be tolerated.
Well, frankly, the ANC Youth League Deputy President Ronald Lamola has recently been quoted in the media for making very extremist and irresponsible comments amounting to the incitement of violence. Firstly, Mr. Lamola called on the young people in Mpumalanga to cause tyranny in the province and to make the province ungovernable by resorting to violent protests.
Basic Education Minister Angie Motshekga and Limpopo's MEC for Education Dixon Masemola say they will not resign over the school book scandal. They have admitted that the delay in delivering school books in Limpopo is a crisis, but have blamed the previous provincial administrator, Anish Karodia. He was fired by the minister after the problem escalated. Motshekga explains.
Delivery of textbooks was estimated by the previous administrator, Dr. Karodia, who had given us the plan. So it's quite clear that, it's apparent, because he gave us the 15th, we were not able to meet the deadlines of the 15th, so his plan, it means there were problems with his plan. I think it undermined the complexity and the magnitude of the project. And the problem, I think, was also compounded so that on his part, by the intervention team and the previous administrator in implementing instructions jointly agreed with the MEC.
18 members of the Cato Manor Organised Crime Unit in Durban have been released on 5,000 rand bail each. Magistrate Sharon Marks says there's no evidence that suggests that the accused will interfere with state witnesses. Marks also noted that the investigating officer had testified that there was no urgency in arresting them and only executed the arrests 7 days after the warrant had been issued. The men will be appearing in the Durban Magistrates Court on August the 24th. The unit has been accused of interfering with crime scenes and unnecessarily